Hello everyone! I realized shortly before starting the first attempt at this recording that I had forgotten to show the content that I was going to show last vid. So we're here to do that now. Really don't like giving the wrong answers there, but that's what the game wants, to get the positive points, to get the supposedly best reward. On the whole first attempt of the recording thing, I had gotten halfway through the video, not noticing that at some points OBS had lost its hook of the window and it started just recording itself instead. So there had been a good chunk of the video which was absolutely worthless for putting out, so I decided to just start again with the recording. Thankfully I had a save point right before starting that, so oops. I never once attempted that water current location. Good to know the game had a fallback for that. Right, in we go. First attempt of this recording, I had checked that kid as well, but no, the kid's still on the same dialogue. So check that I didn't leave the... Yep, I did. This thing is not worth stealing from, so I'm just gonna let him wail on it. Oh wait, there is something worth stealing from it, but it's just luck of the draw if you get it.
Fight or run? We better decide fast.
Let him wail on it then. Okay. That's a pity. I think there's some sort of blood sword or something to get off of it. Sword, I can't remember. Well, this fight went a lot better than last time. Last time I had the Bossathon and Vaughn got sent somewhere. As to where, not quite sure, but report says XII. So that's just probably underneath the map, where it can't be rendered.
The wall comes. We must be quick. Together we can bring it down.
Yeah, normally you can hit these things next to it. That it looks like it's not going to let me hit them at the moment. Just a solid stone. Huh? Ah, that's right. stand next to it. If you do that, then there's a high chance that you'll get lopsided flames thing left off. As in, one side has no flame, the other side has one, so I find that rather annoying, and I'm just not gonna do that. You can't go to them after the fact, because it just doesn't. Wait. I'll show the other content first. For needing to... speed things up a bit. I never thought to pay attention to the roof of it, yeah. Yeah, in the first attempt I thought about looking at the roof in the later sections. Wasn't really much worth, anything worth looking at, but... Let's go a bit further. And how long it takes to get across. Alright. Got the bay. Right, let's go. This one, is it? Yeah. Okay. Good on it.
Yeah.
Ooh, chest spawn this time. Last time it didn't spawn. Let's see what it gives me. Ah, just gil. This time I've got the window down just far enough that I can see a smidge of the rendering that OBS is getting. So I'll see it if it loses its handle, which point I can just pause the actions and pause the game, sorry, and then go fix OBS before continuing. Oh right, as for the audio, I didn't get around to trying to fix it, so most I've done is lower the background audio a bit so that can turn up the volume if you need to hear my voice a bit better. So, hold on. Let me just lower the speedy back down. That should be enough. There we go. Just so the dialogue's not whirring right by.
Incredible. It wounds me to look on as they pillage so solemn a place.
Yet without help, you and I are as nothing. Is this not so? He thinks ever and always on his own profit. Assure him of it and he shall remain true to our cause.
I do not share your majesty's trust.
We will continue this later. Now we should concern ourselves with finding the Dawn Shard. It sleeps in waiting, somewhere deep within.
How can you be certain?
I can hear its call.
Yeah, those waystones, besides the middle one, weren't doing. The middle one just takes us back to the start, so not really worth touching that one. What are you locked onto? Seriously? You must have gone way past that and all of a sudden you're onto it now. Shots. I'd be amazed if he missed at that distance. I just realized having to restart recording from back there at the start, so meant that Lost out on that freebie hammer that I got on the previous one. Recording. That's a pity. Now I'll show you the rest of this section, but I don't really think it's worth showing. But I'll let you be the judge of that. Plus, I get more of those guys popping up so I can figure out the bestiary kill count. I don't think there's any. Oh, right, yeah, there. That's. I'm thinking the other side. Yeah, I'm just gonna activate that waystone so I don't have to. Take the long route back in later. I even need to come back. Oh right, it'll be for stealing when it I come back. Wait. I only just realised there's a pit area in this section. I thought the entire thing's been closed off. Wrong. Wrong. Took a sip of my drink and it went down the wrong hole. I'm gonna turn the mic off until I've recovered. There we go. Feeling a bit better. Not so much coughing. Wait. No, I think it's this way first. just noticed that when you had a sword in its face. Oof. But it's still fortified after that coughing fit. Can use the bow anymore. The hammer back on. It's just faster. I really don't like it when it does that. Always gives me the feeling that it's crashing. Didn't realize I actually need to touch the way started to work. I'm just going to activate the other one first. Effective. Where am I? Okay, that's the way first. Show you the rest of the space. This side, sorry. Nice bit of damage there. That's the dead end there, okay. Well, I think I can count the door. It's quite weird.
fog? Underground?
Not fog. Mist.
You can see the mist with your eyes?
Where it is thick enough, you may. The nether runs steep in this place.
So, is the mist dangerous?
Yes, but it is also an aid. A dense mist allows the working of powerful magics.
I'll keep that in mind. Can't count on Vaughn to keep track of these things. That's for sure.
I think there was chests up here. Oh no, that's just the... I'm actually looking. I remember stealing from the sky before and I wouldn't bother doing that this time.
In vain glory they arose, shouting challenges at the gods, but prevail they did not. Their doom it was to walk the mist until time's end. A legend of the Nemo.
My family tells a story of the Dynast King and an Esper. The story goes that in his youth, the Dynast King defeated a mighty Gigas, for which the gods took heed of him. Thereafter, it was ever bound to him in thraldom.
So, all this time it's been here guarding the Dynast King's treasure?
Not so. The Esper is the Dynast King's treasure.
That's your treasure?
In this Esper we now command rests a power whose worth is beyond any measure.
Is that so? Call me old-fashioned, but I was hoping for a treasure whose worth we could measure.
Nice. Alexia. I wonder how long it'll take before I'm actually in need of that, though.
What's wrong?
Your Majesty, we must go.
What? Wrestler. will be avenged.
Can you get behind? Nope. Can't even get behind. Okay. Time to the skedaddle. Oh, no. Probably should save.
Such a tremendous honor to again be graced with your presence, Majesty. You left us with such great dispatch upon our last encounter that I must confess I had begun to worry that we may have given your Majesty some cause for offense.
Such a heartfelt display of remorse. Now what is it you want?
I want you to give me the Nethicite.
A Nethicite?
That is a base imitation. We seek Raithwall's legacy, the ancient relics of the Dynast King. Day-affected Nethicite. Did you not tell them, Captain Azalus?
Majesty, he speaks of the Dawn Shard. That is the Nethicite.
Are you mad, Vossler?
If we are to save Dalmasca, we must accept the truth. I will fight this profitless battle no more.
Captain Azalus has struck a wise bargain. In return for the Dawn Shard, the Empire will permit Lady Ash to reclaim her throne, and the Kingdom of Dalmasca will be restored. Think on it. An entire kingdom for a stone, you must admit, is more than a fair exchange.
And when all is said and done, your master will have another pet.
Lady Ash, let us take him for the people of Dalmasca. Your Majesty wallows in indecision on peril of their heads. And his shall be the first to fall.
Well, at least your sword is to the point.
To think the relics of the Dynast King were day-affected Nethicite, Dr. Sid will be beside himself.
What did you say?
Captain Azalus, take them to Shiva. They should have leave to return to Rabanaster soon. I want you to assess its power.
Did our orders not specify that we return the stone for testing?
I will not chance returning with a stone that is yet unproven.
When we return to Dalmasca, we can announce that you are alive and well. I will then continue our negotiations with the Empire. I believe Lars is the key. He'll listen to us. We should trust him.
Who are you, Vossler, to talk of trust?
A son of Dalmasca.
Our equipment here is limited, so we'll be using the ship's drive to make our assessment. Once we've connected the stone, the reaction should be easily measured.
Methods do not interest me, only results.
Fran?
Such heat! The mist, it's burning!
6,800, 6,900, 7,000! This must be de-affected nethicite! The count still climbs!
Ah, we found it at last. True day-affected nethicite. The power of the Dynast King in my hands. Blood alone does not an emperor make, Vayne.
What is this? Something's wrong!
What is it?
You stand! Hold her down!
What's wrong with her?
I always knew Fran didn't take well to being tied up. I just never knew how much. How about you?
I like Fran's idea. Let's get out of here.
No farther! Sky Pirates, the future of Dalmasca will not be stolen.
But you already did that.
Why do this, Vash? This struggle is futile. You must know where it leads.
I do know. All too well.
Just a potion.
Engine power falling rapidly. It's negative. Impossible.
Engine room to sprint. Report. What are they doing down there?
We have a sustained ship's power!
Disengage it at once.
I want that
We're
number
trying to go fast!
Send it out. Critical 300. Cascade failure.
Ash, let's go.
All I have done, I've ever thought of Dalmasca first.
I know you do. I would ne'er gainsay your loyalty.
Look on what my haste has wrought. Did I act too quick? Or was your return too late? I can serve her no more. You must take up my charge.
This might get a little dicey.
The mist. It manifests now.
Is that what you call this?
What's that?
I think it's the Dawn Shard.
Then what are we waiting for?
The dreadnought Leviathan is sunk. The 8th fleet of the Arcadian Imperial Army lost. As word of the events in the yacht sounded throughout the Empire, Quitai Bujeva, citing sudden malady. My true motive, to bring the various counter-imperial forces scattered throughout Ivalice together in unified resistance. By this time, Lady Ash had made her return to Rabanaster. She had not, however, made known her presence. Rather, she was content with keeping both her own whereabouts and those of the Don Shard concealed. Had she chosen then to go before her people, my error in announcing her suicide would be known, to the great detriment of my efforts to assemble a resistance. In such circumstance as the Lady Ash then found herself, even were she to proclaim Dalmasca restored, it would serve only to invite the Empire's wrath. Though Arcadia had lost her 8th fleet, she remained, as ever, a military power with which to be reckoned.
The Rosarian Empire assembles a vast host under guise of martial exercises. It is our belief they wait for the proper pretext, the sooner to make their strike against Arcadia.
The loss of Leviathan and her fleet at such a time comes as a most grievous blow. Were Rosaria to invade, the battle would be hard fought. Had Lord Vane not deployed the fleet so capriciously, we would not now find ourselves in such perilous circumstance.
Lord Vane shall be made to answer for his actions. It is the will of the Senate. Excellency, though he be your son, justice must be served.
A convenient thing, justice. And so I must now make a choice between my throne and my son.
A most lamentable situation for us all.
Oh? For Lord Vane, perhaps. Yet surely Lord Lauser will make for a fine emperor.
Lauser so adores his brother, and he is yet young.
But he will not remain young forever. Already he busies himself unraveling Lord Vane's tangled skein. Lord Lauser has found his role to play and pursues it with some enthusiasm.
Ah, yes. And who would set him at such tasks?
What matter? Lord Vane himself once saw his elder brothers brought to like justice, did he not? At your Excellency's behest, as I recall.
You may put yourself at ease, Lord Gramis. So long as the Senate watches over her, Arcadia's well-being will ever be ensured.
By your will, I shall bid Vane return to Arcades.
So, it was the Dawn Shard that brought down the Imperial fleet.
You know your stuff.
Destructive power of such force. I've seen it once before. Lady Ash, you know of what I speak.
Nabudis.
The capital of Old Nebradia, Lord Rassler's fatherland. At the time of the invasion, a division of Imperials entered the city. There was a mighty explosion. Friend and foe died alike. Something was there. One of the Dynast King's relics. The Midlight Shard was in Nebradia.
More Nethicite. Well, no wonder they invaded.
That ridiculous war. The trap at the treaty signing. All this because Vayne wanted power. He must not be allowed to claim the Nethicite. The Empire must never hold it.
Oh, they already do. The Dusk Shard, most likely the Midlight Shard too. Besides, can't they manufacture Nethicite now?
Very well. Then the path set before us is clear. We'll use the Dawn Shard to fight them. Dalmasca does not forget kindness, nor ill deed done. With sword in hand, she aids her allies. Sword in hand, she lays to rest her foes. This Nethicite I hold must be my sword. I will avenge those who have died. And the Empire will know remorse.
You even know how to use it?
The Gareth may know. The Gareth people live by the old ways. Magicite lore is a part of their culture. They may hear it, the cry of the Nethicite's power. Whispers of the stone's menace.
Dangerous though it be, what we need now is power. Should we declare Dalmasca free without the means to defend our claim, the Empire would crush us. You must take me to meet with the Gareth.
They live beyond Osman Plain.
Not exactly close.
Compensation, is that what you want?
Straight to the point, aren't we? I like that. Compensation. How about the ring?
This? Isn't there something else?
No one's forcing you. I'll give it back to you as soon as I find something more valuable.
What do you mean, something more valuable?
Hard to say. I'll know when I find it. What is it you want, Vaughn? What are you looking for?
Me? What am I looking for? I guess... Well, you know...
How can he know if you don't even know yourself?
The Gareth are said to dwell in Kirwan.
So they do. We'll need to head south, past the Giza Plains.
It is the range now in Giza. The wadis will be swollen with the deluge. Passage may be difficult.
But those same waters may also lay open new routes to us.
Regardless, we must go south, yes?
First things first. You're eager to be on your way, I know, but we should see that we're prepared before setting out.
I made my resolve 2 years ago. I swore to overcome any hardship I may face.
Man cannot live by resolve alone, Princess.
Right, we're gonna end the vid here because I still need time to upload it. So, with that said, laters.